Waterboxx is a small device that I've developed in the last 6 years, and it's actually making water from air without using energy.
I think it's one of the great inventions the world need to find an answer and a solution to all the big problems we have to deal with.
I've been in the desert, I've been in Africa, and when I heard that, I thought, no way.
20 inches of rain is 500,000 gallons on an acre. So that's a lot of water. The only problem with deserts is that this water is mostly falling in just a few days or a week. So it's not a quantity, it's the peak that's the problem. Once looking at that, I came to the conclusion, if I develop a device that's actually collecting that peak and dividing that over the year to this tree, then I'm able to plant trees in most areas of the world. So I started in 2003 with Waterboxx. What you actually do is you put a plant in the soil, right, and then you take this Waterboxx, you put it over it. The box itself creates water through condensation, but it also captures rain. This water is stored within the box, and it's caught in a way that it cannot evaporate anymore. So actually you can catch a shower, but afterwards it cannot evaporate, so you have kind of a battery of water. Now this battery of water is dripped daily in very small quantities through a wick to the plant that's planted in the center of it.
You transplant the seeds here, but as soon as you find, okay, my radical is now about 10 centimeter, you take it off from here, and you plant it in the Waterboxx so that this radical keeps intact. So which means that you already save yourself 2 transplantations here. And you can have a lot smaller pots.
And this is how you actually create, in the first year, an ambience where this tree is able to survive, bringing its roots deep into the soil, and once that's growing, you take the box off and you plant the next tree with it. And the tree that you've planted is able to survive on its own.
I think this Waterboxx is a solution to the people in Haiti who have to build up their country for the next couple of years. And I think by using the Waterboxx, it will give them a tool to build up the country again.
I'm now talking to Bill Clinton. Bill, call me and let's recover Haiti together. I did my tests in the Sahara, and we did a classical planting, digging a hole, and we did the planting with the Waterboxx and without Waterboxx as a control group. The control group got weekly water, 1/4 of a gallon per tree, but they died almost all of them. And with the Waterboxx we had 88% of good results. The good results include taking away the Waterboxx and having the trees grown without the use of this box. How do we do that? We just lift the box after a year, then we put a cover of a cloth, a fiber, or anything, cocoa, mulch, in order to keep that capillary column intact, so these trees are remaining, stay there in a good ambience, and they grow very, very well. My ideal is to create kind of a will on humanity to plant 2 billion hectares of trees, or, you know, the American size is 5 billion acres of trees. And that's actually what I want to try, and I hope that perhaps once when they carry my body into Mother Earth again, that people say, well, he was one of the persons that has helped to create forest on Earth. And that's actually what I'm going for, what I want to fight for.